Welcome to DML Discovery Metal Legion. It's time to do an album review, Downfall of Gaia, and the album Silhouettes of Disgust. Now, they are a band that released their album March 17, 2023, and this is an album I really want to talk to you guys about. I think this is easily one of the best black metal albums of the year. It's just a lot of emotion on this LP. Now, the overall production on Silhouettes of Disgust is very good. I just feel like the drums are at times slightly loud to your ears, but the rest of the production is just fantastic. This band at times reminds me of Imperium Decadence. Imagine some beautiful, blissful black metal mixed with just atmospheric elements of black metal with a hint of post-black metal, with a hint of doom. You get Downfall of Gaia and the album Silhouettes of Disgust. This is a interesting, emotional, well-driven roller coaster of an album with around about 8 tracks running about 45 minutes. Each song is warranted on this album. There are countless listens upon listens to listen upon this album. Silhouettes of Disgust is a must listen if you like atmospheric black metal. There is a sort of epicness to it and a very obscure side of this album. The vocals are incredibly shrieky and harsh, but there are also some beautiful moments, such as the prominent bass that is presented throughout this album, mixed with the really nice tingling guitars, clean tingling guitars. But overall, Downfall of Gaia really sends a strong message towards the listener. It is all doom, it is all gloom. There are elements of very slow passages mixed with very fast, high-octane passages that at times question whether this is doom or just atmospheric black metal. There is a sense of atmosphere on this. Look at the album cover. The album cover is just mystical, mysterious. You're just walking into such unknown territory with a fog blistering around you. Silhouettes of Disgust is just a very good album, and the guitar work is just so damn good, mixed with the drums as well. At times can be slightly loud, that I've noticed over upon a couple of listens. I didn't notice the drums being quite loud from my first initial listen, but as you grow to really enjoy it, you get to sort of nitpick what could have done better, and I feel like the drums on this could have been slightly lower within the mix. But yeah, the drums are quite powerful. So it leads on to Existence of Awe. Very good song overall. Questions whether this is which genre this is. A lot of atmospheric black metal elements mixed with a sprinkle of doom. The vocals are fantastic, the drums are incredibly fast and high octane. There's some beautiful bass moments on this, and yeah, Existence of Awe is a great way to kick off the album. Again, the Whirl Flies follows similar to Existence of Awe, with some high octane drumming mixed with some great tremolo picking by the guitar, and the vocals are quite intense in tone. Some really good moments on this and great passages with odd time signatures at time, quite progressive, but it really works overall with the Whirl of Flies, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Next up is While Blood Springs Become Rivers. This really reminds me of Imperium Decadence. Like, this band, in my opinion, has been inspired by Imperium Decadence or has got some influence by Imperium Decadence. And there are just a lot of atmosphere on this. There's a lot of the depressive moments on this. There's just beautiful melodies that really will get stuck in your head. Some great guitar work, some great vocals as well. It is just terrific. Soaring guitars you get, the changing chord progressions that make it quite epic, but there are no symphonic elements within this particular song, but the guitar work is so mesmerizing at times, and I love it. And yeah, While Blood Springs Become Rivers is just terrific. Next up is Bodies of Driftwood. Love the clean guitar throughout the introduction. I just feel like this sort of has a black gaze feel at times. Bodies as Driftwood is absolutely fantastic, and I love the chord progression on this, and the vocals at times are quite low within the mix, but they work overall. And the vocal tone really changes throughout this particular song. There are some great melodies. Next up is Eyes to Burning Skies. A female vocalist is featured on this song. Don't know who it is, but her vocals are absolutely fantastic. Really enjoy the prominent guitar work, the clean guitar work, the reverby tone of the bass as well, and it just leads to such a high octane, fast, energetic conclusion. And overall, the vocals on this are just very good. His vocals are fantastic, especially at the end, which this song goes absolutely crazy. Throughout the first 4.5 minutes, it's basically slow, somber, sad music that leads into such a what the hell am I listening to? Eyes of Burning Skies, a lot of emotion that is provided throughout this song. And yeah, it's just the atmosphere. There's just a lot of atmosphere. There's just a lot of emotion as well. But Eyes to Burning Skies is fantastic because there's so much anger spilling out throughout the conclusion. Next up is Final VOWS. Final VOWS is fantastic. I do love the continuous repetitive riffs throughout the introduction that just stop and go. Dan, 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 dan. That was very interesting. It's interesting, it's intriguing as well, makes you want to listen to what is going to happen next. And yeah, that's what you get. You get some really high octane, intense black metal on this. The vocals are incredibly harsh and aggressive. Some really good, nice passages as well. Next up is Unredeemable, at times quite a slow intro that leads into a semi-tempo song. It does get a little bit heavier throughout the conclusion, but the vocals are very good on this. The guitar work is just stellar. The drums are fantastic. The drum fills on this are just so damn good with the tight little accents you are getting. The drumming is just terrific. The bass work is very prominent without Unredeemable, and I really did enjoy it. Very interesting atmospheric black metal. Next up is Silhouettes of Disgust. A very good song to end off this album. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Just interesting melodies, and it makes you want to listen to this album over and over again just to find these little nuances. The vocals are just really good. The guitar work is just terrific. Production's fantastic, and the drums are on another level on this. Slightly louder within the production, but that's just one nitpick. That I feel like the drums on this are just a little bit louder. Just a little bit loud. Could have been lower within the mix, but I gotta say it's beautiful. Great slow passages are out as well throughout this song. Just great moments, and it's a great way to end off the album. Overall, Downfall of Gaia, Silhouettes of Disgust is a very good black metal album. It does dabble around with doom, does dabble around with a bit of post-black metal as well, and it dabbles around with a lot of atmosphere. A lot of atmosphere. This album seeps with atmosphere. If you want atmospheric black metal, definitely check out Downfall of Gaia. But yeah, Downfall of Gaia, Silhouettes of Disgust, I'm going to give this a solid 85%. Just terrific album from start to finish. Easily one of the best black metal albums of this year. It is easily in the top 5. So yeah, let me know in the comments below your favorite songs off the album. Let me know what you thought about this album as well. Keep discussion in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one.